Here we are talking about Beast games again, because while people were calling the other dude one of the dumbest people of all time, now we have apparently the scummiest people of all time, the two brothers from Beast games. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Guys, let's take a look at this initial post that got a ton of views, and a lot of people have been talking about this on the Explore page as well. So, these MFs literally bullied a single mother for hours in order to stay in the game. I know it's just a game, but that's messed up. And if you guys haven't watched the show, I don't know why you're watching this video if you haven't watched the show, but there was these two brothers locked in a room with a girl, and one of them had to eliminate themselves to continue on with the competition. Because they're brothers, they basically made sure that they stayed in there, and the girl ended up leaving. This dude on the left, everybody is particularly upset about because he ended up laughing at the girl. And they ended up playing a card game, and I guess they were feeding information to each other. But regardless, I am so sick and tired of everybody online. You can't seriously tell me right now, you can't seriously tell me that if you went into the Beast games with one of your siblings, it's three people, you, your brother or sister, and some stranger. You cannot tell me that you would not be doing everything possible to leave with your sibling. I am so tired of everybody acting otherwise. Well, one of you can still win, but both of you can win. Both of you can win. Why would you just automatically let the stranger go? And I'm sure, you know what? Maybe you, one particular viewer, might actually be self-sacrificing, but the vast majority of people talking about this are not. I will sit here and I will be honest with you guys. If my brother and I went into the same room with a stranger, we would absolutely be feeding information to each other about a card game and doing everything we can to win. Because it's not like you're up, like it's a free-for-all game. It's a free-for-all game everybody wants. It's $5 million. $5 million. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. While I have all of the respect in the world for mothers, honestly, the people who are out there working to raise their kids, somebody in the Beast games to work to raise their kids, or being a single mother, that is such a respectable thing to do. People are talking about this as if these two should have sacrificed themselves. Why should they sacrifice themselves? Just because they didn't give a pity story like the rest of the competition? I don't even know if they did. I don't think they did, but you don't know what's going on in their lives. And plus, quite frankly, they don't need to give a pity story. If they want the $5 million, if they're competing, they have every right to do it. And Mr. Beast didn't say that, hey, you can't play a card game and not team up with your brother. Like, they did. They're being villainized, honestly, and I believe for no reason. I can understand why people would think, like, at the very least, like this guy is a little bit of a DICK, but even then, I look at him and I'm like, you know what? To be honest with you, I don't dislike him. I don't care. I don't care. Let's take a look at some of the replies over here and people talking about this on the Explore page. Just a game and it's life-changing money. Yeah. Like, you expect me not to work with my brother? You expect me to seriously not work with my brother and just give a fair shot to everybody winning? No, because if the roles were reversed, that girl would do the same thing with her sister. 1000%. And why would you go into a competition with two brothers? Honestly, I know that you said to pick friends, but dude, I would have been so on to Mr. Beast about that. I'd be like, I'm not going with, I would, honestly, I might go with my brother, but if I made friends, I'd be like, no. Mr. Beast is up to something by saying, pair up with your closest friends, you know? I'd be onto that, okay? Here's an interesting one. 180 Missiles had this to say, her first mistake was thinking she had a chance against two blood-related strangers. Exactly. Her being in there with two related people is the best thing that could have happened. If she was smart, she could have taken advantage of that and been like, I won't press it, and I know one of you will press it at the end so the brother can't at least continue playing. So, that I actually agree with. But she folded. And she left it up to chance. Like, I just don't see why this makes the brothers such a horrible pair of people, you know? I don't know what's worse, them doing that to her or not using the advantage of being there with two brothers. Like, she could have literally just said one of you will go anyways to their brother so they can continue to try to win. She was a win-win situation, but chose to lose. Yep. I don't know why she didn't bring it up, but instead she was kind of just freaking out, okay? Let's continue on to Carrie Nor. Everybody commenting would do the absolute same. Not only to save himself, but your own brother. I don't agree with that last part there, but it's so true. I'm so sick and tired of everybody being so virtuous. Like, I would sacrifice myself and the $5 million so my sibling and somebody else could have a chance. Like, yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. 99% of the people would do exactly what the brothers did. See, scum is scum no matter the justification. It's not scum. It's not scum. And I'm interested in the reply over here. I didn't read this prior to the video. I just don't see how they are scum in the first place. If someone had to die, you would always choose the random person over yourself or your own brother. Yeah. It's a competition. Like, they're trying to win $5 million. I'm sick of people being so unbelievably fake. That show's terrible. The mental crap they get put through with the Beast guy, the Beast guy has this vile smirk on his face is wild. Watch it with my wife the other day, and it's obvious they went for the most fragile of people for the show. Nothing random about it. They didn't know, though. They didn't know that they'd have to eliminate a bunch of people, unless they're like high IQ. Unless they're on to Mr. Beast, okay? And I unfortunately have to agree with this comment over here. It's a game show for $5 million. You think they're just going to play rock, paper, scissors? Yeah, if you have an advantage to win, use the advantage to win. And again, that girl would have used that exact same advantage. Astro had this to say about it. Everyone is hating on 527 from Beast Games, but I don't get it. Literally, what did you expect? Of course he's going to team up with his brother to try and win the money. Why would he care about some random he's never bet before getting eliminated? All of you are just delusional. And a lot of people are talking about like, well, she can use the money for this. She can use the money for that. People lie. I will sit here and say like, you know what? I don't personally think she's lying, but it's not like this refutable thing that these guys would have just done whatever they wanted with the money and they didn't need it and they were already rich and this poor girl needed the money so bad. We don't know anything about their true motives and true stories. The guy at the very beginning of Beast Games, I wanted to win and I'm almost sure that he's out because I haven't seen him again. That guy, and I mentioned this in the last video, I don't remember exactly what he said. He goes, all these clowns are here for this and that. I'm here and I'm going to buy gold and I'm going to buy chains. I'm like, I respect that at least. At least you're a little bit honest, okay? And this is another one. I had to include this dude. Like, this guy in the Beast Games is a supervillain because I remember she was, I can't help it, guys. I can't help but laugh at it. I'm going to be honest with you guys because this girl is freaking out and crying and this dude's just sitting in the corner laughing. Like, how could you not find that comical watching Beast Games? Like, this dude did not care. He didn't care. I just don't get it, man. I don't know why everybody's hating on him so much, okay? I loved him, LMAO. That girl was so cocky at the start. I know they mentioned that, and she said that she was going to, like, floor them or something. I don't remember exactly what she said. I must have missed that while I was watching this. The guy literally is the supervillain of the show, but let's continue on to another post over here, and... oh, man. My new favorite contestant. Oh. What a screenshot. Holy. Oh, you know, while people are calling him the supervillain of the show, the scum of the earth, there was another guy on the show recently who passed up $1 million and ended up getting eliminated in that same round. If you want to hear my thoughts on that guy, because people are calling him dumb, you can check out this video on screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care.